today is, I'm not gonna say it's different. I keep saying that. It's about books. You know what you're getting. It's Christine Reads Books. Hi, welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you are new. My name is Christine and I read books. So today we're going to be going over my TBR, to be read. We're going to be going over my TBR and choosing some books for the Trick or TBR prompt for this year. The Trick or TBR is a TBR prompt that gives you ideas of what to do themed around autumn. It's hosted by Alexandra Rams and Sally Thames. They're both also on YouTube and Instagram, way bigger than me. Hi, I'm tiny. I don't know if I can put it up on the screen. I don't know if my editing skills are that solid, but I'll try to put it here maybe if I can. So one of the first prompts for a book to read is the pumpkin patch with a pumpkin, and it says read a book with orange on the cover. For this prompt, I'm going to be reading the book Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell. I really wanted to pick books for this one because I really enjoy scary stuff and I like horror, so this is really my favorite season. I really wanted to pick a few creepy books, but a few that weren't super creepy. So this is one of my creepy options. It's about a couple that goes on a trip into the woods and there's something stalking them from the woods. Very similar to like Skinwalker, Mimic kind of area. So I'm really interested in this book and I think it's going to be a really creepy read for the Halloween times and I'm super excited for it. The next prompt for the Trick or TBR is titled Haunted House. But the overall thing underneath the haunted house is read a book that's been haunting your shelves. The book that I've chosen for this prompt is Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. Now, this is one of the books that my husband bought for me forever ago, and he's been really getting on me to read it because he bought it for me and he thinks that I'm going to really enjoy it, and I'm really interested in reading it as well. It's supposedly about this school where the students aren't always safe and like there's a different kind of magic system. I have started reading it. I'm about 50 pages in, but it is interesting. I'm not 100% sure about the magic system. There's like 2 different ways that you can use magic, and there's different ways that different wizards use magic, so it's a bit of a learning curve getting into that, but so far it's good. I'm really excited to see where it goes. The next reading prompt, reading challenge, is The Witching Hour, and the challenge under this is to read a book with a supernatural element. The book that I chose for this one is also a book that's been on my TBR forever, and I'm really excited to read it because it sounds very similar to Kaikai, and that was my favorite book last year. That would be Circe by Madeline Miller. I have never read a Madeline Miller book before. I'm very interested in Circe because of all the comparison that it gets to Kaikai. So I am very excited for this book. Actually, all that I really know about this book is that Circe is the child of a god and there's some love story in there, but that's really all I know. So I'm actually going into this pretty blind. So I think I'm gonna read this second after I finish Deadly Education. But yeah, so we're really excited for this one as well. The fourth and final prompt or challenge, I guess it is challenge. It says challenge right in front of me. The fourth and final challenge for Trick or TBR is titled Friend or Foe. And this challenge is to read a story from an unfamiliar genre or author. This one was a little difficult for me because I do tend to read stuff from every genre, but one genre that I actually have seen myself not read from a lot, I watch a lot of it, but I don't read a lot of it, is true crime. So the book that I chose for this prompt is Helter Skelter, the true story of the Manson murders. Again, a scary book that I wanted to add onto my Halloween TBR. It's a very, very popular true crime book that's been around since the 80s or 90s, somewhere in there. So I'm really interested to read about this. It's just a little long, so I'm a little scared if I'm gonna be able to fit this in there. But we're gonna try our best. We're gonna do what we can. Those are my books for the Trick or TBR. I am super excited for this. I'm going to read for most of the night tonight and see how far I can get into Deadly Education. But that's it from me. I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Have a good night. Bye.